Yeah.
Hey,
we are live.
What's
Good
up,
morning, folks.
guys?
Look at that.
Gals, welcome to the cafe.
What's up?
We are live in the morning, brewing some solutions.
Man, what a fun morning we've already had. We just got, I'm not going to say the name, but we just interviewed a Super Bowl champion.
Super Bowl champion.
Super Bowl champion. I'm going to give you one hit.
That's pretty.
I'm just going to give you, that's it. So, folks, man, what a great morning this has been so far. We just got off about an hour interview. We just got a chance to do a 5-liner with a Super Bowl champ, like we mentioned. Great answers. We're looking forward to sharing the show very soon. It's in this current series that's out right now. Mm-hmm. Oh, man. I'm telling you, this guy is definitely making moves, and he's been making moves his whole life. So it's always cool to have somebody on the show that can share their experiences so we can all see that it's not just about being a Super Bowl champion that makes you successful. It's about a lot of other things. So, man, what an honor to have him on the show. What a good time.
What up, Steven?
Steven, what's up, bro?
Steven, can you hear us?
Oh, of course they can hear us now.
Well, great.
I'm pretty sure our mics are working.
All right, so check it out.
Maybe I'm wrong.
Guys, car gals, we are still moving into the last week of
Wow. It is the last week of July, isn't it?
Last week of July.
Time flies, folks.
Yep, take advantage of every moment.
Do not waste it.
But we are so excited that we're coming through this month with stories all over the country of great successes, great record-breaking months, great new problems, right? The great new problem that we've been having is that we've spent so much time training and developing these incredible solutionaries that are our car buying coaches, that they're selling all the cars, right? And then once you sell all your cars, you got to have a replenishment. Well, there's been a dam inside of the entire flow of used cars in the entire industry. And I know a lot of you have been feeling it, but a lot of you new car dealers have also been seeing some ridiculously incredible record-breaking months that has blown the lid off of where you thought a lot of your success had to be, or where you depended on it being, or where your gross was coming from, so on and so forth. So there's so many people that we applaud that are out there that are doing great things. There's dealerships inside of our state. There's dealerships from coast to coast that are doing some big things. At the same time, there's dealerships that are getting new levels of impact due to other things shutting down, other phases of what's happening out here. And I just want to encourage all of you people that are having great successes, keep continuing to share the great news of those successes.
People need to hear it.
Offer a line of hope to the people that you know are maybe struggling, maybe having a hard time, not necessarily due to decisions on their own, right? I mean, we try to make sure that people stay accountable to doing some of the solutions that we speak about, and many others speak about. Putting things into action or key. And sometimes there's just things you cannot control. Right. So we empathize with you all. We are with you all, but we encourage all of you that have something great to share. Share it.
Share it.
Because it uplifts people.
It is. It's not a brag. It's not a brag session. It's none of that. It's just great news. That's the thing is, this world is so full of bad news right now. And the more good news we could put into social media, we could put it out there in the universe so people can see and feel and touch, because it's important. The thing about bad news is it spreads like wildfire, right? Good news, man, it barely moves anywhere. So you have to put so much good news out there to outdo this bad news, right? So let's all do that. Let's all do our part. My great news of the day is I got to interview today, a
Super Bowl champion.
Super Bowl champion. And we, great opportunity to sit down and talk with this gentleman. We got to talk to him last week a little bit, but this week was our chance to talk ourselves with him. And the questions that we got to ask and the answers we received, unbelievable. Man, it hit me in the heart. What a great show this is going to be. But it's great news. It's that our show's doing well. We have so many things going on. The dealerships are doing great. My salespeople are so positive. Lou just got back from a great trip in Iowa with his son. He got to go up there and have his first experience as a possible college athlete, that type of thing. Amazing. What a great place. It was a good Christian college up that way too. So that, so it fit right up Gabe's alley. I think the only thing that's missing in the whole equation for Gabe is that it's not right by home. Right. If it was by home, he probably would have signed a freaking scholarship that day, but it's a little bit as a way. So he wants to weigh his options, which is great. But it's great news that he has options, So that being said,
there's plenty of things to celebrate. And speaking of celebration, the great news is that we were able to connect to somebody like David by way of somebody like Jason, who is an incredible solutionary that we've had an entire series or entire week of podcasts that you guys need to go listen to.
Entire week. It wasn't 3 episodes in 1 week.
No,
it was a whole
a whole week
worth of
we
an
were
episode.
speaking the whole week. All of it. It was a long time. Love him,
Jason,
because
man.
there's so much to pour out. And he is a solutionary that helped make the introduction to us, to David, and to the Think Ad Group. Speaking of, this brew has been brought to you by
Think Ad Group.
And we were able to jump into Think Tank, talk with him for a little bit. People got to ask him questions. We got to get incredibly great stories. If you guys aren't actually reaching out to the Think Ad Group to find out how to get into the Think Tank and hear some of the solutions that they're brewing, you need to check it out.
It's simple, but I'll tell you this. The best way is just go to LinkedIn, look up Think Ad Group. They post every Thursday. Actually start posting it like Wednesday or Tuesday.
They're going to get you ready.
But there's a link on it. You literally just go to their post and you just click the link and it pulls it right up for you. They make it so simple that it's silly that not more than like I think there's probably a room limit, but at the same time, we get about 20 to 25 guests on that every week. And it's always somebody special. Even if there isn't a special guest, everybody are special guests on
But there's always value.
Oh,
that's the thing.
There's so much to be talked about.
Value
no doubt.
inside of that room with all of those solutionaries. So thank you, Jason, for making the introduction
thank you, J-Dog,
for us to David. And really just for being the incredible solutionary that you are. Thank you so much for all the love that you continue to spread everywhere. This industry is better because of it. This world is better because of it. But jumping back into subject for the moment of all of the things going on in the car business, the dam has been breaking when it comes to cars being let loose and hitting the lot again, right? We've been seeing Matt and Nick Bratcher have been able to start buying cars, and they're starting to fill up the lot with vehicles. Right now, the culture is still trying to figure out what's going on, what's happening, what's the next official going to say, what's the president going to say, what's our governor going to say, right? Well, all that really is of concern at the moment for you car guys and car gals that know how to get things done and know how to brew solutions is that you set your expectations for what you're going to accomplish today. You don't have tomorrow inside of your grasp. It's not there for you. Can you sow seeds for tomorrow? Absolutely. But you have to make the determination that today you are sowing seeds for tomorrow. And inside of that, you find yourself elevating to a new level, right, of royalty, which would bring us to the next conversation of Rachel Blatt, who is of Royalty Logistics and the one that we are speaking to this entire week as we talk about the move makers in this industry. And Rachel has the connection or the line that you might need on getting vehicles on your lot, whether it's a specialty piece or it's a fleet of multiple vehicles that you just want to have that for your used car inventory. Reach out to her, give her a call. She's brewing solutions. She's finding a way to help people all over the place. So if you don't know about her, well, listen to the 5-liner. There's more of that that's going to be trickling through this week. Go back, listen to that, enjoy some of the solutions that she's brewing, but reach out to her. She is the host of Car Biz Leaders, so you can hear her speaking to different people and finding out the solutions that they have for the industry. But she's an encourager that is trying to find a way to help make sure that you have what you need on your lot when you need it. And that's the main reason why we have her inside of the cafe, brewing solutions for you car guys and car gals. And I'm excited that this entire series kicked off with Ladies First.
Ladies First.
Gal Coffee.
Oh. It was a great interview with her too. Lou's had the opportunity to be interviewed by her on her show, and it was a great show. Lou did a great job. I mean, I'm talking. Lou went Car Guy Coffee out on that one. It inspired me. He was like, Car Guy Coffee. Like every 2 seconds. Yeah, man. She was like, hey, so do you think the weather's great in Kentucky? Yeah, it's great. Car Guy Coffee. I loved it though, man. It was so awesome. He kept doing it like. It wasn't quite like that, but you know what I mean? Like if he had an opportunity, he was like, yeah.
Car Guy Coffee.
He was like, yeah. I know what you're talking about, baby. Rachel. I know what you mean. Yeah. Keep talking, Rachel. Yeah, cool. I mean, he was doing whatever it took, man. But it was fun, man. But
get you some.
But we have a great lineup coming up, like he's talking about. This next 5 weeks are going to be amazing. Every 5 weeks are amazing. Every week is amazing to me. But they really are amazing. We have a lot of great guests coming on. We're interviewing Glenn Lundy here in the next week or so. Wow. I'm not trying to spill beans, but wow, that's going to be really cool. I mean, he's a busy guy, so it's cool that we're able to find time to have with our schedule and his schedule, being able to find a day that we can do that.
Dance.
The interview we did this morning, a great interview. The ones we've done in the past, all amazing. But the ones that what I'm really looking forward to is like I always look forward to the future, you know, and I focus on now, this moment right now, but I look forward to the future. I love to set up and plan for the future. And the future that we see is super bright, guys. You all need to get your sunglasses out because we're going to be bringing in some bright stars that are coming in here that are just going to shine so much light on you guys. It's going to blow your mind. You know, I'm always looking for light. And I find it, and I'm finding it through other people. I'm finding it through my friends. I'm finding it through the show. I'm finding it through you audience. You know, I want to thank a lot of people who've sent out some messages recently talking about how we're inspiring them, that they appreciate that we're doing what we're doing. I do it for you, and that's facts. Those are the reasons why I go even harder. The reasons why I post every single day. The reasons why we do these lives. The reasons why we're always constantly so I'm in that constant growth mode, and that's what I'm trying to do. And so that's why, because of you folks, because of that one message I get from, John Smith that says, hey man, I love that video today. Thank you. It got me motivated. Oh my God. You don't understand. Like that makes me want to just like do like 10 more videos, because I just feel like if I can help that one person, how many more people can I help? I want to help. And the craziest thing is it helps me. It sounds, when I say, hey, I want to help people. Yeah, I'm helping all kinds of people. I love it. But it helps me feel good about what I'm doing in life. It helps me feel like, as David mentioned earlier, that I'm leaving a legacy somewhere. That's right. And that's all I want to do. I want to leave a legacy, and I want to work hard at that. I want to make sure people know who I am, why I'm doing what I'm doing. And I'm doing it because I love people and I love helping people. And I think that if you're trying to do the same thing, listen to our shows, listen to our guests, because our guests they all are in that same vibe. They're on that same mission. They're all on the same frequency when it comes to passion about what they do, wanting to constantly grow, wanting to help other people grow, not being scared to share their information, not their insiders, skills, tricks and stuff. No, there's none of that, man. It's wide open. It's the key to everything, man, is optimism and hustle, man. Just be, we talked about it earlier in the interview, but it's such a true thing. If you are a positive person, and positive doesn't mean bad things don't happen to you. Right. Optimism doesn't mean that that you can't think of things that are bad. It's just that how do you treat those things and how do you move forward from those things?
How do you address them?
So when you're a positive person, you address them in a completely different mindset. You don't sit there and go, man, I didn't close that deal. Man, I sucked the deal. Oh, they horrible. No, my manager couldn't close the book. Instead of being like, man, what did I do wrong there? What could I figure it out? Okay, cool. Maybe next time I should try to do it this way and it'll work better. Or there's so many reasons and ways to make that a better situation for you, because we talk about it a lot. There is no failures if you learn something from your failure. There is none of that. So don't ever feel that way. No matter what happens, as long as you learn something from it and you can move forward and do better the next time, you're growing, and be excited about it. Matter of fact, if you do mess up, be excited that you did, because that's odds of you messing up on that same thing again are very little if you pay attention. I'd be excited. I'm never going to do that again. I'll tell you that.
I mean, a positive is always something that adds to, right? A negative takes away from. And sometimes when a positive gets added, it automatically reduces the space that's in there for the negative thing. So if I'm holding a good phone or a bad phone, the best way for me to make the exchange is to give up my old to replace the new good, right? I don't know if that's making the correlation that's needed for the understanding that we're trying to get to, but a positive person adds to people's life. Whether there's negativity or not that's in the situation, I can add positive energy to Fred's life just by telling him how incredible he is, or saying thank you for the encouragement you've given me, right? It doesn't mean that I have to have something, a big, grand, giant gift to give, right? Sometimes it's just the little, hey, I appreciate you. Hey, thank you. Hey, that video motivated me. Hey, that comment you said, maybe that's just that picture that made me smile, right? You broke the crack on my face that was a puss of sadness because of how negative everything is. Instead, you put that smile on the face and you encourage somebody. I'm talking to one of my salespeople the other day, and I was across the room, and I was writing something down on our appointment board, and I heard him finish his entire conversation. And I said, are you smiling over there? And he was like, yes, sir. And I was like, man, That's good because I could really hear it. Right, I was across the room.
But
and
you
I
could
could
tell
hear his smile. I can hear him talking to somebody that was down and out about their current transportation situation. And he was able to bring them encouragement, and you were able to hear it across the room just because he was putting a smile on, even when he was on the phone. When he was on the phone.
That's how that works, man.
And that's a key piece of our today life. You're going out today. I don't care what you're wearing. I don't care if you're wearing a t-shirt, a polo, a nice shirt and a tie, 3-piece, whatever it is that you're putting together, right? We want to make sure that the most important thing you can put on is
your smile. It's the most important thing you wear every single day, folks. Just like the biggest room in the world is the room for improvement. The best thing you can wear when you wake up and you come to work, or you just go in and visit friends, is your smile.
Visit family.
Anything, period. No matter what you're doing. You can
getting your food at the drive-thru that you're frustrated with.
Think about this. You could be
Give them a smile.
You could be butt naked, but if you have a smile, everyone feels a little less awkward. They're gonna be like, "Why are you smiling, man? This is funny." All right,
are you laughing at me?
Yeah. So the smile does things, folks, and it really does.
It does.
It's something powerful about walking up to somebody, car business style. Walk up to somebody and you say, "Hey, folks, how you doing? I'm Fred Lenartz. Pleasure to meet you." You know, when you smile, instead of being like, "Hey, how can I help you?"
Yeah. Sometimes people have to look away from you when your smile is glowing so much. If they're determined
to stay negative, they're like,
to stay negative, they kind of have to look away from you, because if they look into that light, guess what's going to end up happening? They're gonna glow. They're gonna glow as well. Dude. So you go be the lights that you are. Car guys, car gals, this brew has been brought by the Think Ad Group. You can get information by going to thinkadgroup.com and find out how those solutionaries are helping to get your day going and encourage you to do bigger things outside of the box in your business. And I do want to say thank you again for everybody that has joined us this morning. Share. Go
check out our swag, www.carguycoffee.store, and get you some, man. We got these hats, we got these shirts, we got the Inspiration shirts we got the Keep Growing, the Forgive, Focus, Fly. Go peep it out. Y'all need to get you some of that stuff, because when you wear it, you feel good. Trust me, I feel good every single day.
Inspiration shirts.
I feel good every single day.
It's good quality.
They're very good quality. I mean, seriously, we didn't go cheap on the shirts. We didn't get them shirts that you're gonna just be like, man, I don't like the material. You're gonna love the way it feels. It feels good on your skin. It stretches out if you like more of a fitting shirt. If you like more of a baggy shirt, stretches out for you then too. Don't matter.
Get a bigger size, whatever you need.
Get whatever you want. We got all the sizes. We got all the hats.
Coffee.store. Get you some of that. But before we head out, I'm going to go ahead and let you get some of this. Beep. Maybe now. Hold on. Car guys, car gals, thank you so much for joining us for this early morning brew. We have one thing left to do, and that's make sure that you go on and fly to where it is that you're supposed to. Car guys, car gals, 3 F's. You're going to apply. Go make your day incredible by forgive, focus, and flying. You guys ready? On 3, 1, 2, 3. Forgive, focus, fly.
You know what's up.
Thank you so much for joining us this morning, Lou Ramirez, the car guy, and
Fred Lenartz, the subprime hero.
Thank you for brewing solutions with us. Get you some and enjoy today.
We'll see you guys on Thursday morning, man. Thanks. Crush your day. Get it going. Don't forget, we're dropping tonight, midnight. Rachel Blatt,
some of that
part 2. But we'll see you guys Thursday morning. Thank you all for joining us this morning.
let's brew.
That's right.